Vitamin D. We have two types of vitamin D have been found in the nature. Ergosterol, which is produced from the plants, which is a provitamin called as D2, and 7-dehydrocholesterol, which is a provitamin called as D3, found in the skin. And what are the sources? And the sources where it is formed in sun exposed skin, and richest source is liver oil. And what about daily requirement? Adults require approximately 100 international units or 2.5 micrograms, whereas the pregnant as well as lactating mother needs 400 international units, and infants and children require 200 international units. Here you can see the metabolic pathway of the vitamin D synthesis. So here the vitamin D is synthesized in the skin from provitamin D3, that is 7-dehydrocholesterol, in the presence of ultraviolet light, and it is then hydroxylated to 25-hydroxycholecalciferol, which is also called as calcidiol, in the liver by 25-alpha hydroxylase enzyme, and it is finally gets converted into biologically active form of vitamin D in the kidney by means of an enzyme called as 1-alpha hydroxylase to form 1,25-dihydroxycholecalciferol, and finally the 1,25-dihydroxycholecalciferol, which is a calcitriol, is called as active form of vitamin D. So what about the functions of vitamin D? It increases intestinal absorption of calcium as well as phosphate by synthesizing calcium binding proteins in the intestine, and it is also responsible for mineralization of bones mediated through osteoblasts. And what about the deficiency manifestations? Rickets seen in children and osteomalacia in adults. So in rickets there is inadequate mineralization of bone, and it occurs before the closure of epiphyseal plate, typically in the children. And osteomalacia, where there is inadequate mineralization of the bone and occurs after the closure of epiphyseal plate, and renal osteodystrophy in adults. So this is the difference between the rickets as well as osteomalacia. And what about vitamin D excess? If vitamin D taken in larger doses, like approximately 500 to 1000 times of normal requirement for prolonged periods, so there are like immediate effects as well as delayed effects. So immediate effects are like thirst, anorexia,